First of all, I want to thank respected teachers for giving me this opportunity. Next, a very warm welcome to everyone present here. Today I am Harshit from class 9 Aadhar and from Shantiniketan House. I am here to deliver a presentation on topic GST, Goods and Service Tax. GST to economy. Here, boon means a brief positive development and this term is used by investors and commentators. Economic means the system of making money, produces and distributing goods and service within a country or region. Here, complete meaning is brief development in economic system. Next, introduction to GST. The genesis of the introduction of GST in country was laid down in historic budget speech of 28th February 2006, wherein the then finance minister laid down 1st April 2010 as the date for introduction of GST in the country. It means the meaning is beginning of introduction of GST was started on 28th February 2006 by that time finance ministers and declared 1st April 2010 for starting of GST. Thereafter, there has been a constant endeavor for introduction of the GST in country whose culmination introduction of the GST 122nd Amendment Bill in December 2014. It means after that there has been a continuous drive for introduction of GST. The result is 122nd Amendment Bill started in December 2014. Now, there is a fictional example of working of GST, how state implies GST and how people accept it. Now, advantages to government by GST will help to create a unified common national market for India, giving a boost to foreign investment and Make in India campaign. It means GST will help to create combined national market for India and help in foreign investments and Make in India campaign. Harmonization of laws, procedures and rates of tax between center and states and across states. It simply means good combinations of laws, procedures and rates of tax. Advantages to trade. Simpler tax regime with fewer exemptions. It simply means simple system with lots of freedom. Increased ease of doing business. It means yes in business. Reduction in multiplicity of taxes that are present governing our indirect tax system, leading to simplification and uniformity. It decrease in increased unwanted taxes, leading to simplification in system. Elimination of double taxation on certain sectors like contracts, software, hospitality sector, etc. It means removing of unwanted tax of sectors like software, hospitality sector, etc. Next, reduction in compliance cost. No multiple record keeping of variety of taxes, so lesser investment of resources and manpower in maintaining record. It means decrease in cost, record keeping. Advantages to consumers or us. Reduction in price of commodities and goods in long run due to reduction in cascading impact of taxation. It means decrease in price and raw materials and other goods. Relatively large segment of small retailers will be either exempted from tax or will suffer very low tax rates under a compounding scheme. Purchase or entities will cost less for the consumers. It means decrease in price of raw materials and another goods also help people to get benefit due to low price. Poverty eradication by generating more employment and more financial resources. It means poverty decreases by more employment and more resources. Here are some most important factors for GST like sales, product, etc. At last, I want to thank all the listeners to me so much for watching and listening to me. Thanks.